Whew! And we are live. Hi guys. So welcome to Project, and we are live. Hi guys.
Some stuff here. Having some issues.
So welcome. Having some issues with dropping frames. So if this stream just suddenly stops, bear with me because I'm having to reduce the quality of what I'm streaming right now for this to be able to hold it. So welcome to the first episode of RTC podcast. This is my new training project, and I'm here to explain you a bit what is going on my mind. And the first thing that I would like to do is to thank a few people that have been helping me and supporting me on this new adventure. The first one, the one and only that has been helping me through this adventure it's my wife. Let me show you. All right. So that is the first news. Thank you, Olga, for all of this support, helping me with the website and all of this craziness. As you notice, we are expecting a little one. Yeah, that's true. And it's a very exciting moment. We are thrilled to having a baby. And I hope you can see like this project going forward and having a lot of success. Next, I would like to thank a few more people. My parents, of course, they're probably watching this right now. So if you have something to complain against me, this is the right moment to tell them something. It's not my fault. It's their fault. And I would like to thank also the guys that have been helping me with like checking the website, the grammar, and all the errors. I would like to thank Carlos Conceicao. I would like to thank Duarte Vitorino and Omar Fernandes for all the help they've been giving me in these last days, and all the people that have been helping me checking the streams. And if this is lagging or not. Suddenly, like yesterday, everything was fine. Today, apparently, the internet is pretty slow. I hope this is working fine and I'm not lagging. There is already 20 people watching this. Pretty cool. Next, big props to the dream team. To the guys that endorsed me and gave some nice feedback for my website. So Chris, Will, Matt, and Ed. The other guys I'm not gonna thank because they didn't send me the endorsement for my website. I'm joking. Thank you guys for all the help. All right. Who am I? What am I doing here? This is definitely not my territory. I'm not a YouTuber or a streamer. So please bear with me with this. Like I really don't know what I'm doing, but I want to share with you. So first of all, who am I? I'm a digital compositor working on the film industry. I'm currently working at Scanline Visual Effects here in the beautiful British Columbia. Fortunately, we have a lovely day today that it's been missing for a few months now. And a bit about history. You can follow all of this stuff. I don't want to make this boring, but you can follow a lot of this stuff on my website that I've just launched. So www.roadtocomp.com. You can follow a bit of what I've been doing and the projects we have in mind by going through my website. First thing, so how did this started? How did I end up in visual effects? It's been quite a journey, to be honest. I started as a computer engineer, so I studied and graduated as a computer engineer. After 8 years of studying, I honestly didn't like what I was doing. I was always trying to find what would be the moment that I'm gonna start liking this. Like everybody was saying, like, oh, you'll like it someday. No, I didn't. And fortunately, I met a few people through some of my hobbies that showed me not visual effects but computer graphics. So I studied a bit about CG, 3D, and I ended up starting in the ArchViz industry. Let me show you. Yeah. Some of the stuff that I've done. So I started in Archi 300. It's a Portuguese company that works in ArchViz, and I've done more than 4 years, I think, of beautiful houses, beautiful interiors. And after a while, I decided that I wanted to be complete as an artist, and I felt that the post-production was missing in my pipeline, in my knowledge. So I did a jump and went to London and started Scape Studios. So the compositing for visual effects in Scape Studios, it was an 18-week course where I've learned a lot of stuff, met a lot of friends, and I've started my journey, my career in visual effects. After Scape Studios, I went to Double Negative, and that is my probably my proper first job in the industry, hardcore first job, and I started as a roto artist, and I did 4 years of intense roto paint prep, training as well. So I started training there. I was able to go to Singapore and help training the team in there. It's more than 60 people. I met Ollie. I hope he's watching this. Probably not. And a lot of lovely people that helped me. And it was probably the first experience doing this training in English. I had a previous experience as well when I was in Portugal. I was training in Archi 300 Academy, doing some master classes and teaching at a university as well. After Double Negative, I felt that I needed to refresh. I needed to refocus my career, and I joined ILM. I joined ILM London, and this incredible group of people. By the time we were a really small team, and handpicked. Like all those people were handpicked from the best of the best in all of the VFX shops in London. So working closely to Scott Pritchard, Dan Snape, John Galloway, the Italian crew, Claudio, Luca, Michele, is freaking incredible. So I had the time of my life. Worked in Star Wars, that you probably have noticed, like quite a big fan. Yeah, all of that stuff. Probably, let me show you. Yeah, it's all here. It's all true. So yeah, worked at ILM, had a blast, and finally decided to, again, this is kind of a cycle. From time to time, I need a bit of a change, and this time this change was for something different. So it was for my family. So I decided to get out of London. It's quite a tough environment, and I decided to come to British Columbia, so Canada, and I joined Scanline Visual Effects to start doing some cool stuff and balance my life. I think it's very important for every visual effects artist is to balance life. It's not just work. It's about the quality of your life as well, or else you end up being really tired and you lose passion for what you do. So I'm currently here, and I decided launch and follow something that I've been working for quite a few years. Okay, so I've been teaching in company environment, in school environment. I've been doing mentoring sessions in several schools. I went to Escape Studios. I did some stuff in Portugal as well. I'm currently mentoring at Lost Boys here in Vancouver. They do this crazy work with the kids, and I'm helping them, giving some advice for the future. But I've decided as well that I want to do something different. So I want to launch my own project that is an alternative project. All right. So what is Road to Comp? So this was born with my passion for training long time ago, and definitely I want to start showing you by my website so you can follow what I'm focusing on. What services do we have? We have online training. One of the things that I'm a bit tired, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit tired of tutorials and the classic approach to training online. So this time I decided to do something a bit different. I want to do live streaming training. Okay, so the thing when I'm doing a class with my students is about the interaction with people. It's not about just seeing the technique and like showcase or demo whatever you're doing. It's all about the interaction, the questions, like the laughs that we have in class. So I decided to launch this project initially with this idea of being only an online training, live stream training, and that is fully accomplished. It's gonna work. We are working through this Zoom.us platform. That is brilliant video conference platform for us to work. At the same time, I was challenged to do, okay, if you're doing online, why don't you do it in class as well? I said, well, I don't have a school. I don't have a physical space to actually do some classes, and I don't have time as well. so since we're having a baby, and we are going to Portugal for 6 months to have this baby close to our family and friends, we've decided as well to launch some in-class courses. So thanks to Odd School and David Dias. By the way, tomorrow we have the second episode of this podcast with David, and David challenged me to launch this in-class courses. So for sure we're gonna have something to show you, and I'll follow that. I'll follow that in a moment. The third thing is podcast. Right, so entertaining the social media and doing these kind of things that I'm not used to is the third thing that we're doing. We're going to be doing podcasts, interviews. We're going to talking with artists, the unsung heroes. We're going to talk with developers. We're going to talk with friends, whoever I feel like needs a chat, and we can have fun here and let you guys know these people. We're going to do some nice episodes of this podcast. I'm going to try to do these regularly. Let's see if it's going to work or not. We'll see. Well, for now, I think it's working. It still didn't break. We have 37 people watching this. That is nice. All right. One more thing. Mentoring. Yeah, that's the last one that we are offering right now. I love to work with the training community, with all of these schools, to help them give some advice, prepare these kids, tell the truth. To be honest, I'm usually brutally honest. This is not an easy industry, and I like them to be ready. not to be scared when they start. And because I was told before I start how difficult it is to succeed, I want to tell the truth. So this is the thing that you guys gonna listen from me. Is I'm gonna be brutally honest with you all. All right, more stuff. Upcoming events. Apart from today's podcast that is still going, we have tomorrow the podcast with David. David, I think, is already watching this. Get ready. Tomorrow you're going to be live as well. It's not just me. We're going to do the podcast in Portuguese, but we can switch to English if you guys want to. If you guys have some questions as well, we can definitely switch back to English. And we're gonna show you. We're gonna unveil tomorrow what is gonna happen. We're gonna have the third podcast as well with the guys from Flowbox, with Miko. It's probably not gonna be on the May the 12th. We're gonna be probably a bit later, but I want you guys to know about Flowbox. This is the new roto software that I've been helping develop for the last year, and it's gonna be quite a bit of a revolution in terms of the way people roto. It's going to be really fun. So we'll get there at proper time. All right. The first course that I'm going to be launching is going to be this baby here, the Roto Signature Masterclass. All right. What is this? Well, this is the first step of the process. So online, I'm going to be doing step by step. I'm going to be doing several masterclasses to kind of follow the career of a digital compositor. And the first step, and the step that everybody hates, but it's actually the step that I like, and I'm quite proud of my legacy as a roto artist. And this is definitely the best entry level, and it's going to be your open door for this industry. You have only two options: or you try to dodge it, or you just face it. And definitely, when people say that they hate roto and stuff, I say, well, that's just because you don't know how to do it. It can be challenging, but if you know and you're quite proud of what you're doing, you can have a lot of fun. It's kind of a puzzle. You just need to know how to do it, right? So for this masterclass, this is going to be 8 live stream sessions of 3 hours. We're going to do 1 hour and a half, and you're going to have half an hour of a break, and then you're going to have another hour and a half. And this is going to be all Sundays. It's going to be from 9:30 to 1 p.m. Vancouver time. Okay, remember I'm living in Vancouver. We are Vancouver time. All of this is going to be live streamed. It's going to be recorded as well, just for the people that sign up for this masterclass. The sign up is going to be ready pretty soon. Olga is working on it, and more stuff. We're going to have, apart from the live sessions, the actual classes, I'm going to be doing some weekly feedback. I'm going to be almost like a daily session. And this is going to be midweek, so we're going to be working on several exercises, and I'm going to be recording some feedback for you guys, individual feedback. And for all of this stuff, we're going to be filming. We're going to have footage. It's all royalty free, so you can use it on your showreel. For me, it's very important that you all have different material to work on. I usually don't like to see showreels that are all the same. That's why I encourage people to do what I did when I was doing my showreel. I tried to do my own stuff. I tried to film my own stuff. So I ended up doing my own production. Invited some friends from Goff, ex Special Forces, and they helped me film to do a lot of these crazy stunts. and it was quite fun. So I think everybody should have different material to work on. We're gonna have guest mentors. We're gonna have people that are working on the industry that will be advising you guys as well. And it's pretty much it. So we're gonna talk about the pipeline. We're gonna talk about tracking. Very important to give you some nice foundations on these initial stages, and then we're gonna go specifically talking about roto. And I don't think when people say, oh, you're gonna do like a super advanced roto course, I say, well, it depends on what you consider advanced. For me, advanced is when people know pretty much the basics. It's not about doing it fast. It's how good you do it. It's how good you understand the techniques. And that's exactly what I want to focus. I want you to understand. I'm tired about recipes. You do this way and that way, and that is the only way. It's like, no. I want you to think about it. I want you to understand, and definitely I want you to question stuff. So I'm going to be questioning you guys, and I'm going to be questioning the techniques. I question my techniques every single day. So definitely I want you guys to question as well. So you're going to go through a lot of stuff, a lot of basic stuff that will lead you to be a really advanced roto artist. We're going to talk about some soft skills. Very important to survive in this industry. So you need to be able to deal with the pressure, all of these crazy deadlines that we have, how to manage your career, the expectations that you have. I know majority of the people, they just want to move to comp as soon as possible. And usually I see people overshooting a bit too early. That they're not ready, and they still didn't go through what I consider to be the most complete way of learning compositing. That is going through roto, paint, prep, and then reaching into comp. Definitely, this is the most natural way for me to progress. It doesn't mean that you need to stay years doing it, but you need to master it. So the objective of Road to Comp is to create specialists. Okay, there's too many generalists out there that claim that they know how to do stuff, but probably don't know how to do it. They're just scratching the surface. So I want you to dig deep into these techniques, and definitely understand what we're gonna do. All right. More stuff that I want to talk with you guys. Technology. What are we going to be using? So for all of these courses, and let me go back to my homepage. Let me go back to my homepage and show you what we have in mind here. All right, Nuke, first one. So for everybody that is signing up for my courses, you're gonna have access to a node-locked Nuke license for 6 months, so you can practice, right? Nuke is the best compositing software in the market. It's by far the leading and the most complete software. But for Roto, I'm the first one to tell that is probably not the best thing and not the standard. So in this Roto Masterclass, we're gonna also use Silhouette. That is the current standard for the best software for rotoing, and we're gonna introduce Flowbox. We'll talk about this in proper time, but I think between these two, we're gonna have some fun, and I'm gonna show you all the tips and tricks to be efficient, to be faster, to finish your shots, and especially to keep your sanity. Right? We're gonna also be using Mocha. That is the leading planar tracker. It's like some magic trick that thing does. Very clever people from Imagineer Systems. Russ Shane is in front of this company, and it's just too good to be true, right? This can save your day. Silhouette also has a market tracker inside, not as complete as the full version. So the way this is going to work is like Nuke, we're going to have a node-locked version of the software. For Flowbox, Mock, and Silhouette, you're going to have access to my VPN server, and you're gonna be using some floating licenses. Okay, so you're going to be sharing these licenses. All of this stuff is really expensive, so the price of the course is going to include access to all of this software and more stuff. Zoom, so live streaming is going to be working through zoom.us, video conferencing software that works like a charm, so we can interact. I can give you access to my computer if you want to show me something. We can draw, we can share stuff. Really nice. We're gonna also have this shot management software. This is called Shotgun. Again, another industry leader that we use every single day. It's kind of a nightmare that we look every single day to Shotgun to check our shots and stuff, but it's definitely needs, and you need to understand how to go through this shot management so you feel comfortable when you start in the industry, right? At the same time, you're gonna have access to my cloud server, and you're gonna have access to 50 gigabytes of storage space, so you can put your files in there. I can have access to everything very quickly. I can share files with you easily, and it's all stored in the cloud. It's backed up daily, so you have no problems in storing all of this stuff. And that's pretty much it. So we have color checkers from X-Rite as well. So we're going to be filming some stuff, especially for the courses, the full courses that we're going to do in Portugal, the complete compositing courses. We're gonna be filming short film. I'll talk about that later. I'll talk about that tomorrow with the vid. More stuff that I wanna talk with you guys. Well, just share a bit about what I do, about some of my hobbies. It's not just about work, but I also like to have fun. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff that I have here around me. All my toys. People complain. My wife complains. My friend complains. But this is me, like a boy with toys. The latest one, and props to Noah Schnapp, is drone racing. So this is gonna be my new hobby, as if I didn't have enough. So I've been flying these FPV drones. So you put your goggles and you are inside the drone. It's gonna be quite fun, to be honest. I have some old school, like a really old hobby of mine. I've been doing this for 15 years. It's called Mini Z, radio control cars. I started this with my dad, and we've done this for many years. We went to World Cups and stuff. Like some of my long-term friends know what I'm talking about. Really special for me. And yeah, I have tons of toys. The new one, Gundam. This one is like my dad is painting this and building these models, and I'm now trying as well. So sometimes, like you as an artist, it's not just about working. It's keeping training your eye and your abilities as an artist. So it's really nice to be able to get these models, understand about mechanics of this stuff, to paint them, to get to not just to get your technical knowledge, but your eyes and your hands. It's really nice to be able to play with all of this stuff. And yeah, that's pretty much like DJing. I like to throw some parties and spin some tunes for the friends. I have my dog Jazz that is sleeping somewhere. It's another one of my hobbies. I like to do ski, to longboard with my friends. tons. I'm the guy of the 1,000 hobbies. So it's not just work, but it's I like to have some fun as well. And again, to balance my life with this very demanding industry that is the visual effects industry. And that's it, guys. Is there any questions? Let me know. 32 people watching this. Pretty nice. Pretty cool. So remember that tomorrow we're gonna have the second episode of this podcast, and I hope you guys follow me. I hope to bring this to YouTube, to Twitch, to Instagram. It's just like I'm new to this live stream stuff, and hopefully this doesn't break. This was just breaking when I was starting, so I'm quite proud that this didn't go down. And yeah, I see you guys tomorrow. Bruno is saying hi. Chris is saying that 99% of the time Mocha saves his ass. That's pretty true. David said that my mustache is winning. Yeah, it's kind of a thing. Since November, it's been growing, and thanks to my buddy Alejandro, my inspiration for all the crazy mustache comes from him. Am I allowed to say what I'm working on now? Well, I just finished Guardians of the Galaxy 2. It's just premiered few days ago, or yesterday, probably. I think it was yesterday. It was a brilliant film, really nice to work on, and I'm currently working on Justice League. Yep, Batman and Friends. It's turning up quite nice. Yeah, I hope it's going to be better than the last one. At least it's looking really nice. Emma has joined. Emma Moffat. Hi, Emma. How's it going? Pretty nice. All right, guys. Yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this first experience. And see you guys really soon. Don't forget to check my webpage on Facebook page, my webpage on roadtocom.com, and regularly I'm going to be posting stuff. I'm going to be more active than I've been doing recently, but it's just a lot of stuff to take care of to make sure this all works. And yeah, that's it. Have fun, guys. Bye bye.